Hello, everybody. Last episode, Adoni fought and defeated the High King, which of course was Svanna's father, and that put Svanna in charge for the moment. I am to head on over to Solitude's Hall of the Dead and see what's going on over that way. So we're going to head over there. I went to the bank and emptied my inventory a little bit and took my show helmet off. I did not like the upgrade visual that I had, so we're just going to use her hair for a while. I kind of like it anyway. The Hall of the Dead is right up here.
Good to see you aren't raising bugs with Ismir just yet.
We saw the storm break, but we heard nothing since you departed from Blackreach.
Well?
I regret we didn't throw a beret to welcome you back.
Oh, don't worry about
I'd cheer
that.
enough for 100 souls if you tell me you put that backbiter of a High King to the sword. But what of Svanna? Is she?
Siobhan is alive, but I can't say the same for the High King.
That's good. But a daughter shouldn't have to kill her own father. Svanna has my support, for whatever that's worth. She's going to need all the help she can get in the days to come.
That is true. So is she the queen now?
Not until we hold a moot to support her claim. And we need more than a single Jarl for that to occur. If Svanna proves herself as the acting Jarl, they might look past her father's failings and make her the queen. Eventually.
Well, she has definitely proven capable so far.
We can settle the matter of the crown when there's kingdom enough to rule. What remains of the holds are still ravaged by the harrow storms.
True.
And I doubt we've seen the last of the Grey Host, for that matter.
Any word about what's going on in your hold?
None good, but none bad either. My wife knows better than anyone how to care for our people. I trust she and my thane to protect and care for Morthal in my absence.
Well, thanks for the info. And how are things with you, Sword Thing?
We seem to have survived, thank the gods. I thought for certain we were all about to witness the end of the world.
Well, it looks like Solitude weathered the storm.
No thanks to Svargrim.
True.
Damn his eyes.
Oh.
After you and the princess went off to Blackreach, I gathered whoever we could and made our stand here in the Hall of the Dead. I'm just glad we don't have to be permanent residents.
So there's no more major casualties?
Far fewer than I feared when the storm began. Thanks to you and the princess. With the storm over and the Grey Host driven from Castle Dower, my soldiers will get the city back into shape. As long as no one else...
Well, I'll leave you to it.
They're here! They're at the gates!
The Grey Host? I thought we were done with them for now.
Not the Grey Host! The Skald King with an army from the east!
Oh my god.
What treachery is this?
To the gates. We'll give the Skald King a proper welcome, one way or another.
Okay. I hope that Lyris gets out there also. Okay, let's see. We gotta go to the city gate. Is that... which way's the city gate? I always get turned around in this place. I think it's down this way. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Stand down, you idiots! We come in peace.
Partner, could really use your knack for diplomacy right now.
Okay.
Speak to the Skull King before we start a war.
Okay.
Sure save me from fools and prophets. Will no one properly greet a weary traveler?
Your Highness, hello. We meet again.
Oh, familiar face. Maybe you can talk some sense into these Western milk drinkers. We're not a damn invasion. We're here to help. Do you know what's going on?
Well, the Grey Host was behind the attacks on Western Skyrim, and High King Svargrim, we had to kill him.
So the rumors are true? Svargrim joined the Grey Host?
Yep.
I know ambitions, but to throw away his humanity like that, it's inconceivable. Svargrim once told me that he would die before welcoming me to solitude. I suppose he was right.
Well, the Grey Host caused a lot of damage. These people could use your help.
That's why I sent Lyris here in the first place. I'm not the king of these holds, though. I can't do anything if they refuse my help. Svargrim despised me. He would never accept my aid. But Svanna... here she comes now. Let's see what she has to say.
Okay.
We have no need of help that involves welcoming your soldiers within our walls.
My walls, Jarl. My father may have been willing to slap aside the helping hand, but I'm not. Permit me a word with your envoy, Skald King.
Hello, Svanna.
Thank you. For holding the line, I mean. I'm ready to do what I should have done. To do what my father never could. I'll speak with the Skald King. There's one more thing I'd like you to do while I entertain our guests.
Okay, what is it that you need?
We saved Solitude, but our war with the Grey Host is far from over. We need Fenn's elixir more than ever. With that, and King Yoren's help, we might just push these monsters back into their grave for good. Check on Fenn's progress, please.
Okay, anything else?
That depends on Fenn. If there's anything standing in his way, let me know. And I'll do everything in my power to get him what he needs.
Okay, I will speak with him.
Fenn is with Old Mjolnir at the Mages Guild.
Okay.
When you're finished with him, join me in the courtyard of the Blue Palace. I'm going to hold a moment of remembrance for this city. We all need a moment to mourn what we lost.
What about your guests?
I'm going to invite the Skald King to join us. If the people of Solitude see him bow his head along with the rest of us, they may not care about the divide between the East and the West.
Well, I hope so. Good luck, Svanna. Alright, well, we have to go talk to Finn. Let's see, I'm not real sure where the Mage Hall is here in the city. Okay, it's over there. So we're gonna go back this way.
What?
Take pity on me.
Is this it here? No. Okay, it's right over here somewhere. Here. Okay, so we need to find Finn. He's in here somewhere. Oh, he's below. Okay. Well, how do you get below? Um... Okay, here we go.
Ingenious.
Aha.
A rare thing to find an elf with the makings of a clever woman.
Despite what my kin might proclaim, it's not all in the blood. Ah, good,
Hi.
you're here.
Yes.
We've made a breakthrough.
Oh, wonderful.
I was just discussing a theory with Mjolnir, and it seems like we're very close to turning this elixir into a true restorative.
Meaning what?
A cure. Singolis's research on the Netherroot showed me just how it weakens the connection between a body and soul. Thus far, I've been able to inure a person to the root, but now I'm certain I can use that knowledge to heal those weakened bonds.
How quickly can you produce the cure?
Well, it is just a theory at this point. There's a lot more testing and experimentation to be done before we can produce a viable antidote. Weeks, optimistically?
Svanna needs your elixir now. She asked me to make...
I know. We can't simply put things on hold. Mjolnir and I have a batch brewing right now, and materials to keep producing for another day. Ingrid's promised us a steady supply of Arcase oil, but that's not our limiting factor.
What's the problem?
We know enough about Singolis's refinement processes to replicate his methods, but we still need a source of Netherroot to do so. Tell Svanna that if she can keep us supplied, we can produce enough elixir for all the holds in a matter of weeks.
Where do we get more Netherroot? Do you have any idea?
We can ransack Greyhost stockpiles, or mount an expedition into Blackreach. Otherwise, it would take decades of work to produce a proper crop. After we get the elixir squared away, we'll turn our attention to curing the Herald.
Did Singolis notes tell you more about the Grey Reliquies and stone husks?
Indeed.
Oh.
As I surmised, the Grey Reliquaries contained the remains of ancient Greyhost warriors. They served as a connection to the souls trapped in Cold Harbor. Using the energy from the Harrowstorms, the souls were pulled into the stone husks.
And what was the purpose of the husks?
I believe the stone husks are incubators of a sort.
Oh.
The physical forms of the Grey Host are reincorporated within the stone vessels, through a mix of Singolis's alchemy and sorcery, and the magic of the Ice Reach witches. When whole, they burst free.
Okay then. Let me go back and let Svanna know what's going on. I'll be back. Hopefully with some Netherroot.
What is it?
Dude, you need to go find something to do. You just stand there and ask everybody that every time they go by. Oh. Oh, there's Svan over there.
I was hoping you'd return before we began. Tell me you've got good news.
Well,
I'll feel a lot better delivering a speech about healing and hope, knowing that we're on the road to recovery. What did Fen have to say about the elixir?
they're making it as we speak, but they need more Netherroot.
Not the best news, but I'll take it. So long as we have enough to protect our soldiers, we have a fighting chance against the Grey Host. I'll go to the Undergrove myself, if that's what it takes.
Fen also believes he can make a cure for the Harrowed.
Now that would be cause for celebration. If he can really bring back even a fraction of those we lost to the Harrowstorms, I'm willing to try. That's all I needed to hear. We should begin the ceremony before the crowd grows more restless.
What do you have planned?
Nothing fancy. Just a traditional Nordwake. To mourn and celebrate those we've lost, and cherish the lives we still have. I'd like you to join us.
Very well.
None of us would be here to sing dirges for the dead or celebrate the living if not for you. I certainly wouldn't be here, ready to lead my hold. You've supported me since I started down this path. I'm honored to have you here at the end.
Oh, thank you, Svanna.
Sons and daughters of Skyrim, we have the honor today of remembering the dead.
Honor to the fallen!
Sons and daughters of Skyrim, our trials were fierce, but we are still here.
We stand and we remain!
Now, we raise our voices to tell Sovngarde of the coming of the worthy dead, and to tell the world that the Nords are still here! We are still standing!
The fallen now march home to hallowed halls, to join our ancestors in boundless drink and song and brawls. Let sound the horns, let peal the bells, let loose the ancient hymn. We will remain until time ends, we children of Skyrim.
Is that it? I guess that's it. Well, that must be the end of the quest. Let me check and see. Yep. There is nothing at the moment that we need to do. So I guess that ends this quest line. Well, thank you for joining me, everybody. I need to think about what we want to do next. I think you know, we have the option to go and continue the elsewhere line, which I'd really like to do. I kind of stopped that one abruptly. It was getting a little difficult for me, but now Adani's a few levels higher. She's got a little bit more skills, so she might be able to handle it a little bit better. So that might be the way that we go. So please subscribe and give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.